What up, guys? It's Kyle. I just posted a 3-part video on what I believe is a high quality dating partner. If you're interested, go check it out. Let me know if there's anything you think I missed. You know, drop it down in the comments. I know at least on one of the parts of the videos, the video quality started off really bad for like the first 15 seconds, but then it becomes better. I don't know why I'm having that problem. I'm gonna try to fix it. But if you ever see one of my videos and the video quality is really unclear for like the first 15 seconds, then just wait it out and it will get a lot more clear. But anyways, in this video, I want to talk about, you know, kind of mindset shift. I feel like this often happens with very nice guys who are very sensitive when it comes to dating, and that's, you know, to stop acting sad in front of the woman, or low energy if she turns you down, or even sometimes, you know, men who are less confident or who don't know how to show confident body language and tone and vibe will act even kind of sad and low energy when it comes, you know, even when you're about to ask the woman out. She hasn't even said yes or no and you're already acting like this. So I found when men do this, it makes the woman feel closed off because they feel like they can't even turn you down without making you sad. So they're thinking about the consequences of turning you down, and they can't even open up, and then they kind of just tell you something nice, like when you ask them out, like, oh, I just think we're better as friends, or something like that. But if the dude comes in more confident, you know, they're less afraid to turn you down because they believe that you can handle it, and then they'll be a lot more open to you. And even if they do turn you down, they'll be more apt, you know, to come back later and give you another chance. So, you know, I remember, you know, when I was younger, when I would ask out a woman and she said that she wanted to just be friends or something like that, I would think like, okay, I'm getting turned down, now's the time to act sad because that's what I'm supposed to do. But I would say no, it's the opposite. You should still act high energy. And, you know, it sucks because then the woman's, you know, if you have a bunch of dudes getting turned down and acting still high energy and still keeping the vibe up, it's ultimately going to teach women that we don't have feelings and that our ego doesn't get hurt, which isn't true. But our feelings truly do get hurt. But when you act like your feelings don't get hurt, she asks you out, or you ask her out and she says no, and you say, oh, that's okay, you know, just thought I would ask, well, I'll see you around. Or you change the topic real quick, okay, well, how was your week been? You know, you can do that type of thing, act more high energy, and then maybe she'll come back later, or she'll at least stay in your life. Because what I found is that when dudes act sad when they get turned down, the woman may say, okay, we can be friends, but you know what they're gonna do? Next thing you know, the woman's ignoring all their texts and avoiding them in social situations. Because women and people in general are very conflict averse. They'll avoid conflict. So once they see you sad after they've turned you down, they will now consider that a conflict. You know, it's now an awkwardness, it's a tension, and ultimately it's a conflict because it's kind of unresolved emotion when they see you sad. So that's why when a woman says after she turns you down, we can be friends still, and you think, okay, we'll be friends, but then she'll start avoiding you. And this has happened to me before, and that's often because you acted sad. Sometimes there's women who just can't understand that you can repair the vibe. They just don't understand that. They throw out everything, you know, they'll throw out your whole relationship just because they turned you down. And I don't like these women. I don't appreciate them. I think that, you know, if you're a grown, mature adult, then you can still maintain some sort of relationship after you've turned somebody down, especially if you're going to be seeing them in a social setting, you know, often. But if you do want the woman to continue to give you a chance, maybe later, you know, maybe you can go ask out some other girls, and then maybe she'll get jealous or whatever. She'll see that you moved on, maybe she'll come back, which obviously nobody likes that behavior. It's kind of superficial, but it's your best chance at getting them back, you know, later. You know, I personally don't like women that turn you down the first time and then see your value 3 months later and start talking to you again. It is rare, but I don't appreciate it. But like I'm saying, you know, it's your best chance at starting a relationship with them later. And the other thing is that if a woman turns you down and starts avoiding you, that's not only gonna hurt your confidence, but it's now gonna start turning into a snowball effect, because now every time you go around her social circle, you're gonna feel awkward, your confidence is gonna get lower and lower, and then the reactions you're gonna be getting from the people in that social circle are gonna not be as good because your confidence is low, you're distracted because she's in the room, and then your results start going down and down and down. So if you can at least tough it out when she says no, when you ask her out, then you can act strong body language, stay tall, keep a good vibe in your tone. Then at least the way she will treat you in your social group will be at least decent or neutral, which will keep the awkwardness away for you, and you can remain confident in that social circle. Because the last thing you want is, you know, for her friends to start avoiding you too, because they feel that it's awkward. So that's why you always want to remain confident, so that people think, okay, he's fine, this isn't a conflict, we can end, like, there's no tension, everything is good. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, when you get turned down, act confident. You basically got to be turned downable, you know what I'm saying, to maintain good vibes around people, because you're gonna get turned down, it's gonna happen. So yeah, keep the vibes up, be turned downable.